Welcome to Awaken. I'm so happy that you're here. This is such an important step on your intuitive and spiritual journey to connect more deeply and receive guidance from your angels. Awaken is a 4-module, self-paced online course that's going to help you deepen and strengthen your intuition, recognize how your intuition works, and create a strong connection with your angels. There are videos, there are downloadable printable guides, there are downloadable audio meditations in this course that all support you on this journey. Each of the 4 modules is designed to build upon the other, so I thoroughly recommend that you take them one at a time. You're welcome to go backwards or forwards to review videos and lessons and take your time with it. This is a very personal, individual journey for everybody, and everyone has their own intuitive strengths, their own intuitive way of expressing, and there's no need to be hard on yourself, to compare yourself to others. This isn't about perfectionism or performance. This is about walking you through a grounded, step-by-step way of strengthening this intuition that you have. So whether you are new to intuitive development and angels, or you've been receiving signs and guidance for some time, this course will deepen your trust in what you're receiving and open to receive more of it in a clear, confident way. So this will strengthen your intuition, build a trust in your guidance, and build a very strong connection with your angels. So put simply, it's self-paced, 4 modules, practical and experiential. So there's an opportunity for you to practice what you're being shown, and you'll be able to go through processes with me. I walk you through them in this course. This is all about step-by-step development, and you can really take it as often as you like. You are going to learn all about intuition, your intuitive channels, how to use them, how to tune in to the angels, how to connect with the angels with exercises. And then in module 3, you're going to learn about the angels through reading angel oracle cards and using a pendulum, how to communicate with the angels and give yourself readings and receive answers and guidance. You're also going to learn about protection and grounding, which are really important when you're developing your intuition. So, how to navigate through this course? It's very simple. When you open the Awaken course, which is on your client login area, you just need to look to the left, and there is a sidebar that shows you every lesson and every module that are in order. So you can use that sidebar by moving your mouse over there, scrolling up and down, and clicking on the lesson that you want to go to next. You can also just use the big continue button at the bottom of the page of each lesson, which is the easiest way to go because, as I said, each lesson is designed to be in order. So if you skip, you're going to miss important steps, but you can use that continue button. And of course, if you want to go back and review a video, download something again, you can use the navigation bar in order to do that. So I thoroughly recommend taking your time, revisiting lessons, not rushing at all. Sometimes the second time we hear something is when it really clicks, or we hear something that we didn't hear when we were first watching or listening. So what to bring to this course? Now, of course, you're going to need a notepad and pen. So have a journal or a notepad that you dedicate solely to this journey. And the reason for that is that you are going to get insights, guidance, realizations that matter. And when you look back over your notes, that's really going to build stronger faith and trust. And it's also somewhere where you can keep everything together. Often in the lessons that follow this video, you're going to be offered a prompt to ask a question of yourself, or to do something which you can use your journal for that. If you don't enjoy journaling or note taking, you can always use the voice note on your phone if you prefer, of course. Now, in module 3, I'm going to teach you how to give yourself a really special reading using the Angel Oracle cards. So you will need your Angel Oracle cards. You don't need them until module 3, so don't panic if you haven't got any yet. There is a guide to my recommended Angel Oracle card decks underneath this video. There's a link to a page on my website which gives you my top recommendations and why for bringing Oracle cards to this course. So go over and have a look at that. If you already have Oracle card decks, the deck that I recommend, please use an angel deck for this course, if possible, because we're asking the angels for help. And we want your Oracle card deck to be have pictures on them that are varied and detailed. So this deck is actually a Diana Cooper deck called the Archangel Oracle cards. And here you can see that each card is very, very different. Ooh. And they show the angels doing something. There's details and images on these cards which really work well with my intuitive reading method, which you're going to love. And I'm going to take you into with some depth in module 3. So if you have a card deck that has maybe all the same pictures or abstract pictures, or the pictures are very similar, as in it's just a head and shoulders in every card, I wouldn't recommend those. I recommend ones that have a more varied sort of image. You can also, if you like, use a deck of Angel Tarot deck. This is a Radley Valentine deck. He has some marvelous decks. And the reason I use these, this is not a tarot training course. I'm not teaching you the tarot, but you can use Angel Tarot cards as Oracle cards because, like Oracle cards, they have detailed pictures on them. They're very angelic and beautiful. So you're not learning the standard book meaning or what's necessarily each card officially means. You're learning to tune in for the angel message in this course rather than the stock standard message. And so if you've got an Angel Tarot deck or you'd like to get one, you can see how varied these cards are. So the only thing with tarot deck is there's more cards in the deck, which I think is a bonus, but sometimes it's a big deck to shuffle. So choose whatever you like. The cards have to be something that you love, you feel attracted to, and there's no shoulds. There's no shoulds, right? You'll also need for module 3 or week 3, if you take it at that pace, a crystal pendulum. And a pendulum is a heavy object that's on a chain, usually has a fob at the top to hold it, and the heavy weight is what we use as the pendulum. Now I'm going to teach you how to safely and lovingly use this and attune it to the angels to receive answers, help you make decisions about things. I recommend a crystal pendulum, the weight to be crystal rather than, there's lots of things you can get on pendulums, because crystals are amplifiers. They're easy to cleanse and clear and attune with the angels. So this one is a hematite, but you can get rose quartz, any kind of crystal, and you can buy them very low cost online. Just Google it, or at a crystal or new age store. They're not expensive, and you won't need it until part 2 of module 3. So don't worry if you haven't got one yet. For the sessions, make sure you have water nearby. We're often doing some energy work, some intuitive work, and that can increase your demand for water and hydration in your body. When you're using the guided meditations, then make sure that you have especially a quiet space where you won't be disturbed so that you can fully receive the energy and the angel energy that comes through these guided meditations. There's some very special, brand new guided meditations and exercises in this course for you. It's all very peaceful. This is about trusting the process and not worrying about being perfect, worrying about what other people are doing or how they're getting along. This is a unique journey for you, and everyone has unique traits. Everyone has their own divine timing with this. And this is not something to rush, to force, or to push. This is just something to go through the process. And each time you do the practices and the meditations I have for you, that's going to strengthen your intuition and your trust a bit more. So don't expect like, whoo, it's going to happen overnight. And don't put pressure on yourself, because that's just going to block you. That's all just fear and ego. And it just tends to slow you down rather than speed you up. So I can't wait to share this course with you. And, go gently, trust yourself, keep your heart and mind open. And, you can repeat things as often as you like, because this now is yours to keep. So relax into the journey. The angels are already with you. They'll guide you through it. And I'm so excited to guide you. Take a deep breath, open your heart, allow yourself to enjoy the process. You don't need to change or force anything, and the angels will meet you where you are. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait for you to do this.